Here's Dort. Jacks up a three. Again, no good by Oklahoma City. The Trailblazers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Here's Jerome. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Rockets in Houston. Williams misses. Well, the Trailblazers shooting 52% from the floor so far. Pass to DeRozan. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Nails the baby hook.
Now that's an assertive offensive talent. DeRozan is able to use his size to his advantage.
Gilgeous-Alexander is checked in for Oklahoma City. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for Damian Lillard. And here are the Thunder now. Nothing on offense from them yet in the second quarter. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Well, Grant, what's your take on the so-called pace and space style that so many teams are playing these days?
I really like this style of play. One, it speaks to how the game has evolved. 25 years ago, there was more physicality. The scoring was not up. The game wasn't as exciting to watch. As we fast forward to the present day, the game is exciting for the fans, and it's also exciting for the players to play. Shooting is an emphasis. It's about speed, athleticism, and a lot of fun to play and watch.
And you look at the center position in the NBA, it seemed there was a dip in talent from the golden age. And now you wonder if teams even want a traditional center, Chris. What do you see?
Well, the league is changing a little bit. Yeah, we want guys that can play that position, but guys who really been playing power forwards and power forward center. If I play today, that would probably be the 3 and 4 position. Back to the basket game is taking a little bit of a back seat in some areas. The game is sick. Never say that. Their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Usually, he drops those in between.
The Trailblazers have got just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the. DeRozan outside. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Going inside, the kick out to Williams. Uncovered. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 9 rebounds now. And that one's good. Melton's got his first basket of the night.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Pass to Horford. Launches a 3. No good. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Here's Melton. DeRozan with the ball. Back to Embiid. Kicks it to DeRozan. Clock is at 3. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's DeRozan missing. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Lets it go from deep. Portland grabs the miss. Their first chance this season playing the Thunder. Isaac outside. Pass to DeRozan. There's a screen. Into the lane. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Al Horford.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
No good on the free throw. For the Trailblazers, Bama's checked in for Embiid. Brown comes in for Covington. And Lillard subbed in for Melton. A difficult spot for Oklahoma City. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Horford outside. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Bama covering. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Lillard finds Brown. Lillard left side. Takes one from 10 feet. From about 19. Portland again missing.
That's a nice defensive effort. Sticking right up on him. Affecting the shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
They tailored their offense around him. Let me tell you, he loves playing in the system.
Now DeRozan. Lillard outside. Yep, count it.
Once Lillard gets going, it's fun to watch. I mean, he attacks with such ferocity.
The Thunder shooting only 23% so far. Just watching Lillard play, you feel like he can take over at any moment, Grant. A few shots fall for him, then all of a sudden he's going for 50,
maybe 60. I mean, Lillard has that killer mentality. When he feels the shot is on, he can't be guarded. He throws it into a whole nother gear. It's part of what makes him the best closer in the league.
And it's Bamba finishing strong.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
It was a quick turnaround between last season and this one. The original suggestions had training camp less than a month after the finals ended. That aroused some concern from the players' union, and the gap was widened, but not by much. As no complaints here, it's time for NBA basketball.
Yes, it is. Thanks, Allie. Powell, he's checked in for DeRozan. Here's Jerome. Here's Jerome. Out covers. Jerome. That's good. Lillard with the ball. He's got 12. From deep. Lillard can't get down to fall.
Even off the mark, but somehow he hasn't built them back his team.
To the right side. Here's Paisley. Isaac covering. Paisley misses. Well, the Trailblazers shooting a nice 50% for the game. Here's Lillard. And another shot. Oh, got a piece of it. Brown passes to Isaac. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Bradley grabs the board. Bradley's got his 4th rebound in this one.
He has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Grant, at 6'8", you played mostly the small forward position. When we talk about the best player in the league, it seems more often than not, a small forward is mentioned.
And B.A., I think part of that is how the game it has evolved over the years. 25 years ago, the thought process was you played inside out. You had to have a great big man to give you a chance to have success. Nowadays, it's become more about perimeter play, spacing, and of course having guys who can do a number of things within that system. Small forward like a LeBron James or Kevin Durant kind of fit the mold of what you need to have great success in this league. So yeah, I think that plays a huge role in why the small forward position is so important to today's success.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. The Thunder shooting only 23% so far. A minute 4 left to play in the first half. Well, the Trailblazers shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. Tipped! Here's Dort. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. It was stolen by Lillard. Now the Blazers moving it up. Isaac for 3. But they'll get another chance. to the left side wing. Beyond the arc. And Damian Lillard hits from deep. Lillard's got 15 points.
They've been so active on the offensive glass. Those second chance points have really come in bunches.
Here's Oklahoma City now. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Roby. Here's Baisley. Isaac covering. Baisley misses. Now here's Lillard. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's the...
Thanks, guys. Joel, how do you evaluate your performance so far?
Outstanding. Defensive job doing for the ground.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Well, he's been an elite scorer for so long in the league. Jack, how does Damian Lillard carve up defenses night in, night out?
Lillard can turn bad shots into good shots. His elite range changes how defenses guard the whole team.
Well, you have to respect Lillard's shot, as well as his shot. He's one of the elite long-range shooters. He can shoot from everywhere, and then he passes.
And that wraps up the halftime.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Here's Powell. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. We've got Al Horford, and it's Williams in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Here's Lillard. Ooh, rejected by Horford.
You take advantage of my Horford. You shot around, you'll send it back.
Williams' shot is good.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the right way and get a great look.
Lillard passes to Powell. Back to Lillard. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Embiid. Out to Powell. 4-3. It doesn't go for him. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Dort's shot is good.
I think he's looking around wondering where the D is. Nowhere near him, that's for sure.
Here's Powell. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Tries again, and it's laid up and in by Brown. And the Trailblazers lead by 18.
And they're giving up way too many second chance points.
Out to the wing. Three-pointer, no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
He's just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but hasn't been successful.
Lillard finds Powell. Now Brown. Embiid with it. Picked his pocket. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. From 17. Doesn't go that time.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they want him to take that again.
But you're exactly right. That's the kind of shot they're trying to look for at the offensive. I mean, what is there to say about that finish other than wow?
And something not many folks know about you, Grant, you're a terrific piano player.
Oh, B.A., terrific. Oh, you're very kind in that. But yes, I can play the piano. I took piano lessons growing up as a child. I hated them. My mother made me take them. I did quit once I got into high school. And now, later on in life, I love to play the music. I can't walk by a piano without sitting down and playing. And I'm wishing that I had stuck with it and I didn't quit back when I was 13 years old. But it's one of my great passions and hobbies and something I enjoy doing very much.
The Thunder have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Lillard. 18 points for him. And there's the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers.
Oklahoma City's going 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Horford outside. Shoots over Embiid. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
He's been cold. He's been hurting him. I mean, he was ready for him. He hasn't been able to solve him.
Pass to Lillard. Drops in the 3.
Wow, his first triple of the second half gives him 2 on the night. He's not making much of an impact from deep.
Defended by Brown. And that was out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. The Thunder making a switch here. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Brown, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And Lillard, here we go. Soft touch off the glass. Lillard's got 23.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
And the Thunder shooting just 24% of this one. Not great. Pass to Dort. Again, no good by Oklahoma City.
If he'd been even halfway decent today, the score would be a lot different, but he can't get anything forward.
Lillard double team. For 3, Covington. They get the rebound. Embiid passes to Covington.
Come on, why did I do that?
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to Horford. Pass to Jerome. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Covington's got 4 rebounds now. Lillard outside. Now Embiid. Shot clock at 6. And then Embiid with the dunk.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Embiid's gone 5 of 9 shooting from the floor. Pass to Jerome. Gilgeous-Alexander against Lillard. Horford with it. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Horford's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And that's what he does. He feasts with these type of shot opportunities.
Powell outside. Now Embiid. Ooh, rejected by Horford. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. And it's the Trailblazers' ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Portland calls timeout. And it's Isaac in for Covington. Here's Lillard. Give him 23. Here's Isaac. That one's good for 2. Isaac's got his second basket on the night.
This is one area where Lillard wants to develop. He knows his team needs his playmaking.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Bazley. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. 5 on the clock. And Gilgeous-Alexander. Here we go. Here's Bradley. Goes back up. No luck on that one. Some solid defense from Bamba. Gilgeous-Alexander against Lillard. And he lays it up and in. Lillard's got 10 points now, just in this quarter. Oklahoma City has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 13. Bazley misses. On offense, here are the Trailblazers. They're on a 16-4 run. Pass to Bamba. It's Brown on the wing. Lillard outside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And one thing you talk about with Lillard, great at all times, but absolutely lethal in the clutch.
And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And for Oklahoma City, they're shooting a tough 22% from the field so far. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Bazley. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. It's good.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens. We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
To the wing on the left. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Rebounded by Roby. And for the Thunder, they're shooting a less than average 27% on the third quarter. Here's Bradley. Here's Roby. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. That one drops for him.
You love guys who can adapt to the situation. Nice reverse lay-in, avoiding the block shot.
We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. Back to Powell. Powell, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Lillard got a good look. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Lillard's got 14 points here in the second half.
This quarter expended tremendous energy at the offensive end. He's not slowing down. He's still calling.
There's the drive. Yep, that one's good.
Hey, if you give him room, he's gonna score the ball.
The Trailblazers have gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. Tries the spin move. Pass to Isaac. From downtown. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 15 points in the game. Here's Roby, defended by Brown. Here's Bazley. Shot clock at 6. Brown with the block. And Isaac, here we go. Powell outside. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Bazley.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Dort. Tipped. Gilgeous-Alexander against Brown. To the left wing. Here's Dort. Drives to the hoop. Here's Bradley. Lillard comes with a double. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
Yeah, I mean, those are the plays that get you a lead and keep you a lead as well.
Here's Melton. DeRozan outside. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Trailblazers running away with it. And we'll be back right after this. And while we have a chance, go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates, leading to the perfect pass.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it to the film session.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. Taking a look at the Trailblazers. We've got Bryn Forbes. He's out there with the Anthony Melton. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Mo Bamba. And it's Dudley in at the 4. Portland in total control. He takes it in. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, with more players now going straight from high school to the G League and overseas, Grant, you think it's finally time to end the one-and-done system?
Yeah, it is time. Back in 2005, when they incorporated the one-and-done system, NBA teams didn't have the infrastructure to deal with younger players entering the league. A lot has changed, of course, since then. Now teams have player development staffs. They have more capable of helping players on and off the court as they adjust to becoming professionals in the NBA. So the time is ready. I love the option of the G League, but I think opening up the doors and eliminating the one and done needs to happen in the NBA.
Outside Covington, back to Isaac. They swipe it. Isaac with a steal. Pass to Embiid. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. Here's a look at the schedule for the Oklahoma City Thunder. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against Eric Bledsoe and the New Orleans Pelicans. And then on Saturday, they'll defend home court against the Orlando Magic. Here's Melton. It's Covington on the wing. Lets it fly. Here's Embiid.
And when a giant like Horford comes into your peripheral, just as you're releasing the shot, it definitely makes shooters feel more uncomfortable.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Jerome. Here's Pokusevski. From 18 feet away. And too long on the shot.
He makes a lot more of those than he misses. Not sure what threw him off right there.
Out of bounds.
Fuck, what's that?